Day 695, 22 for 22. Good morning. I hope this finds you well. Please stay in your fight and do not quit. All right, so yesterday I did why I do this. Today I'm going to do why you should watch this one. That's what it's going to be called. All right, so 2002, had a heart attack. I died. I was brought back, and I don't remember dying. I didn't see any light. I didn't see anything going anywhere other than I wasn't there. It was nothing. And after that, I tried to start changing things to make sure I stayed here. And then in 2004, when I got out, that pillar crumbled, and it was not good. And then in 2005, had the open heart. Further work to keep me here. 2006, the final pillar crashed. Health, career, family crashed. All gone. Left me in despair. And after dying, I didn't want to die anymore until everything crumbled. And that little child inside my mind said, you didn't matter, or you don't matter. You are better off gone. The people around you are better off without you. I didn't see a future forward. I didn't see a path through. I didn't see a life after everything crumbled. And it took, like I said, just one person reaching out and saying, nah, this is not how that's going to work. Grabbing me by the scruff of my neck and saying, no, hold on. Take a break, take in what's going on here, and let's figure out how to get out of this. And that was my wife. Now, my ex-wife was part of the problem, honestly. But I've known that despair of losing everything that matters to you. I've had to rebuild my life 3 times since 2004. It's not easy. It is painful. It is work. It is dealing with everything that has gone on with you and trying to put things back in order, put things back up on the shelf, rebuild a pillar, move things around so they work better for you. That final trip to the bottom before, heading to the edge of that cliff and sitting there and then seeing the same black that I saw when I had died. And like I said, I don't remember dying. I just know I didn't remember anything at all during that time. I didn't see anything. Nothing came to me and said, hey, here's the light. It is a very different experience coming back from sitting on the edge of the cliff. You get to control things in your life. Some of it you're not going to be able to control. You're going to have to roll with the punch. And, as I've said before, looking at my life now versus what I saw before, this is utopia. It is the best that I can do, and that is good enough. I know there's a saying that good enough ain't good enough, but in certain cases it is. Like I said, I'm not going to be a rich person. I'm not going to make a million a year and live large. I'm going to live satisfied that I have put my life back together and have a family around me and some friends that matter, brothers and sisters that matter to me. And I've learned to rebuild my own self-esteem. I have learned that I do matter, and I have learned that what I bring to the table is enough, and if not for somebody else, enough for me. I have learned to be happy in my own skin, and that took a long damn time. And like I said before, none of this is easy work. Putting yourself back together again, piece by piece, not easy, because you got to find where everything fits, and then you got to find out where you fit in that big picture. And you can find it. And I'm going to start talking about this on Monday, how I got to where I am. As I said, if you had asked me in 2006 where I saw myself in 2020, I'd have said dead, not here. Who knows? Who cares? Now I care, and I know where I'm heading, and I know what my goals are, and I know what I'm trying to do here. And honestly, if the marriage that I have right now broke up, I would be all right. I know I can make it through this, and it's not in any danger of doing that, by the way. But I'm just saying that the same conditions that I found myself in 2006, if they existed in 2020 or 2022, 2030, I would be able to handle it, because I've learned more about me after getting out, of how to be that person out here. How do I want to say this? You have to give yourself a chance to recover. You have to give yourself that leniency to make mistakes, to fail. Fail is just another chance to succeed in a different direction. It sucks to fail, but the thing is you learn more when you fail than you do when you succeed. And we have to keep that in mind when everything around us has gone to crap. And we have to be able to know that we will make it through. I made it through what I didn't think I was going to make it through. And like I said, I know it's not, my situation was not as severe as others. But suicide is suicide. It doesn't matter how you get there. If you do it, you're done. And if you're there, you got to take a deep ass breath and say, all right, let's give this some time. And if you've given it some time already, give it some more, because that perfect change, not perfect life, that good change coming just might not be here yet. And you got to give it a chance. You have to set the conditions, and that's not just sitting there waiting with the hands out saying, gimme, gimme, gimme. It's got to be you putting the work in to get that change to occur, and not quitting until that change occurs. All right, so I'm going to get going here. And that was a lot more choppy. It was a lot more smooth on the walk than what came out of my mouth doing this, and I apologize for that. But seriously, give your life a chance, and it will turn for the better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 1 for the Airborne Ranger in the sky. 1 for the infantry. 1 for the fallen. But yeah, life's not going to autocorrect. It's going to have to come from you making the necessary changes and working hard to get it to do so. All right, so I share this in From the Edge to Thriving in my own personal page, 29 veterans Facebook groups. Security settings in most of these groups will not allow you to share it from inside the group. Please come to From the Edge to Thriving or Jim Tough, and please share from there. I appreciate every share I get, and I try to thank every one of you. If you need help, seek help. Get it from friends, family, professionals. There is absolutely no shame and no weakness in seeking help. Do what you got to do to be here. It is a sign of strength. I don't care what anybody says. Do not use suicide as a permanent solution to a temporary or permanent problem. You got this, and you can do it. All right, see you all here tomorrow. Tough out.